Hey, what's happening, everyone? Journeyman here, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of my Coventry City FIFA 18 Career Mode save. So, today's video, obviously we have two games. First up, the League Cup game against Brentford away from home, and then we also play Notts County at the weekend. Obviously, Notts County finished second place behind us in League 2 last season, so it'll be a little bit of a rematch. Alright, so going into today's game, obviously, I don't take the League Cup very seriously because there's no chance for us winning it, let's be honest. So I've made a few changes to the team, rotated some players around. Masonio will remain in goal, however. Kelly Evans comes in at right back, Willis and McDonald. McDonald comes in for Turnbull. Lanchini starts at left back today. Reece Brown is going to start off in the left wing. He may change as the game progresses. Dominguez is going to make a start on the right. We have Hamed Stevenson in the middle, and then Bevan McNulty leading the line. Here's Reece Brown using a great bit of skill there. He's got the through ball and he's found McNulty. He's through on goal and defended as well to get across there. Good play from Reece Brown though. Using the skill to get away from the defender. I'd say he looks a very lively player so far. Here's Lanchini, whips the ball in. It's a terrible cross. But as I was saying, Reece Brown, he looks like a very skillful player. Looks very, very quick as well. And I think it's going to be a very useful sign-in. There's a chance now for Brentford. And he smashed it off the crossbar. I was going to say Burnley, but in fact we're playing Brentford today. And there's another chance, and it's straight at Masonial this time. Still almost fell asleep at the end of the first half, and that created an opportunity for Brentford. There hasn't been many opportunities in the game so far from either side. Bit of a kind of a dull affair thus far. The only bright spark really is Reece Brown's performance in that first half. He looked very, very dangerous, and I expect to see more of the same in the second. Here's Lanchini. Found Stevenson. Stevenson looks for Dominguez and he's found him. Dominguez gets by his man on the outside. Great cross in. And there's Bevan with a header and straight at the keeper. Still the first time Dominguez has threatened so far in this game. He lacks a certain level of explosion in the pace department. And he has trouble getting away from his opposition defender. Which means he has a tough time trying to get like an open cross in or shot and things like that. So he's doing okay today, but could be a bit better. It's broken kindly for Brentford there, and that's a fantastic clearance there from Kelly Evans at the back post. Attack isn't quite over yet. The ball's found itself in the box, and that's a fantastic save from Masonial. And Kelly Evans puts it out of touch for a throw-in. Oh, it's a great challenge. Here's a chance now. Here's Bevan now. He's through on goal. Has he got the pace and the legs to get away from the opposition defender? He gets shoots and scores. Stuart Bevan scores. What a great finish there from Stuart Bevan. I was worried about him not having the pace anymore because obviously he's getting a little bit older now and his acceleration and pace is starting to decline. The defender almost got back in time, but he pulled it wide enough, and that was a great finish into the far corner of the net. And 1-0 to Coventry City. Time to make a change. I'm going to be on Carl Finn for Reece Brown. He's been really, really good today. I'm happy with his performance. I'm also putting on Kraus for Dominguez as well. I'm going to freshen things up in the middle of the park. Why not make 3 changes in a row to try and solidify this lead? Oh, great play from Finn there. He gets in the box. Finn for his first goal. Oh, and what a challenge that was. Not sure if the defender meant that, but that was an absolutely amazing challenge there. Still, Finn really should have made it 2-0 there. Great opportunity to open his account in the save. Oh, here's a chance now for Brentford, and Masonial rushes off his line. Great awareness there for Anthony Masonial. Was it a good start to his career here? Alright, and there you go, full-time whistle has blown. We proceed to the next round of the League Cup. Decent performance all the way around, very, very solid, very professional. Not many chances in this game, as you can see from the match highlight screen. Only one opportunity for Brentford, where Lassai Vibe hit the post, and then Stuart Bevan obviously opened and scored in the 64th minute. You could say the last effort from Carl Finn was a good opportunity as well. Really should have done better there, should have been 2-0, but still happy to get away with a 1-0 victory. Alright, so we're just going offer here for Tom Davis for £240,000. That's about his market value, so I'm happy to accept that offer. He's not getting much of a game time. And I did get another offer here for Dion Kelly Evans. Now, he obviously is our backup right back behind Jack Grimmer. I think I'm going to stick with Grimmer, and it's the higher end of his market value, which is £690,000. So what I'm actually going to do here is I am going to negotiate this offer. So basically, I don't want to sell him for less than what they offered, which was $670,000. Let's do it this way, much easier. So I don't want to sell him less than $670,000. And I want them to come in for about $800,000. Let's see if we can get a really good price for him, because he is a very good player. But I do have Javier Camacho, who's shown a lot of promise, as well as the third choice right back. And if I get some extra money in, I should be able to reinvest it in the squad for another striker. Okay, so news came by now. Apparently, Doncaster have agreed to pay £700,000 for Dion Kelly Evans. So that really isn't a terrible offer, be honest with you. He is a really good player, but that's a really top end of his market value. And I'm happy with how Jack Grimmer's doing, and I'm happy with Javier Camacho as well. So it makes sense not to have, it kind of makes sense to get rid of one of those right backs, and Dion Kelly Evans is the one that's showing. So the team has shown a lot more interest in him than the other two, and I'm happy with all three of them. So honestly, he can definitely move on, and we can reinvest it in the squad, because our budget is still only 1.62 million, and obviously we've got a heavy wage budget as well. So I'm looking to reinvest it, trying to find myself a striker. I'm still waiting to hear reports back from a couple of guys I'm looking at. Hopefully we'll get those by the end of the next game, and then we'll be able to see if we can maybe sign a player this episode. That would be ideal. Okay, so on to the next game of this episode. It's going to be up against Notts County at home. This is the team we're going with. Masonial in goal. Haynes goes back at left back. Grimmer comes back in at right back. Turnbull returns the starting lineup in midfield. Then we have Andrea, who's actually going to start in centre midfield today ahead of Hamad and Kelly. I decided to go a bit more of an attacking option. Reece Brown is going to keep a spot on the left wing. He was very impressive in the last game in the League Cup. And then Jody Jones comes in at right midfield. And Kwame Thomas obviously leads the line next to Bevan. Alright, so here we go at the Rico Arena as for our first time this season, and we're up against Notts County, our former League 2 rivals. So I'm hoping with the changes we made, we're going to capitalise, make it 3 wins in a row. Let's get this game rolling. And straight away, Reece Brown is causing problems coming in off the left, so you're going to see a lot of that today. Oh, fantastic football, and here's Kwame Thomas. Chance to open these account for the season, and that was a decent save from the keeper. But what a build-up play there between Bevan, Thomas, Brown. It was a fantastic piece of build-up play. Here's Bevan again. He finds Andrea coming from deep. He's getting a shot from the edge of the area, and took a deflection on the way through. But still a solid save from the keeper, and it's a good bit of pressure so far. Here's a chance now for Notts County. Ooh. That was far too close there. Oh, great through ball there. Here's Jody Jones using his pace to get away. He's got options in the box. Looks for Bevan. Can't quite find him. And the ball's going to go to the other side. Oh, that's a great challenge from Haynes. Haynes crossing back post, looking for Jones this time. And a good bit of spell here. Had some chances getting up the wing, finding lots and lots of space to put balls in. But too bad we couldn't get on the end of them. Oh, fantastic football. Here's Thomas at the edge of the area. Goes by his man. Shoots. Oh, off the post. Damn it, Kwame Thomas. That was a fantastic effort there from Kwame. Good build-up play once again. Created the opportunity. He shifted it to his left. And that was unlucky. That was a great effort. Here's a corner kick, though. Let's see if we can make the most of it. Jones is going to whip it in with his left foot. Folds Bevan in the edge. Yeah, shoots first time. And it goes harmlessly over the bar after the deflection. So here's another chance. See if we can make the most of it. Turnbull did get 3 of his man. He got 3 again. Oh, Jordan Turnbull proving very difficult to deal with for the Notts County defence. And that was 2 decent opportunities to take the lead. Alright, so the half-time whistle has gone. It's still 0-0 here at the Rico Arena, obviously. Pretty good starts to the game for us. Created lots of opportunities, just couldn't find the back of the net. I'm going to keep the same team out for the second half because it feels like this team is going to score goals for fun. So we're going to keep things as they are, and let's get the second half rolling. Here's Alexandre, whips it in the far post. Stevenson has to get there, and he does. And he forces the ball out for a corner kick. Stevenson did very well there under pressure. Tracking his man, getting back and making the clearance. But here's the corner kick. They get a 3-header in the box, and it goes harmlessly wide. I think I must have a deflection on the way through. Here's another corner. Hawkridge is going to whip this in. That's a fantastic header, and he got unlucky there. Decent header there, but I'm happy he goes to see it go wide for a goal kick. Here's a chance now for Notts County. Oh, Jesus, that was far, far too close for my liking. I think it took a flexion on the way through, which way it looped over Masonial. But we got away with that one. That was very lucky. That was a decent opportunity for Notts County. Alright, so let's make a couple changes. Let's bring on Krause and Kelly for Reece Brown and Tony Andrew. Let's see if we can maybe force a winner in the last 12 minutes of the game. It's looking increasingly like this is going to be our first drop points of the season. Here's Kelly though. Open forward. He finds a run of... Oh, Thomas can't just prod it through there. Bevan made the run, but Thomas could not get the ball under control. Alright, here is Thomas again. Looks at the run of Krause. Krause tries and turns his man. He is right-footed predominantly, but he does well to turn away once again from his defender. Using his pace there, and he finds a little bit of pocket of space. He whips it in. There's Thomas, and he scores! Tom Krause making all the difference there on the left wing, coming in off the bench for Reece Brown. That was a fantastic cross, and Kwame Thomas opens his account for the season. Hopefully it'll be the first of many, many to come for the young striker. But that was a fantastic run there from Kwame Thomas, using his skill to create a little bit of space, puts the ball in beautifully, and Kwame Thomas headers the ball in off his ass. Fantastic finish there from Kwame. And we take a 1-0 lead with 5 minutes to go. Here's Bevan now, one-on-one with the last man. Let's see if he can beat him. He's gone for the early shot instead, flicks off him, and it goes off for a corner kick. Alright, obviously a goal now would pretty much seal this result. Ball's whipped in. Willis with the header. Decent save from the keeper there. Good header down from Willis. Alright, so we've got 2 minutes now of added on time just to hold on here. Just going to try and keep the ball, and as soon as I mention that, we give it away cheaply. Here's, that's a good football there. Alessandro is now up top, and that is the full-time whistle. It is a 1-0 victory with a late goal from Kwame Thomas after a fantastic mazy run from Tom Krause on the left wing. So I'm very happy to get away with a 1-0 victory. Notts County had their chances in the second half, but for the most part, we did dominate proceedings for the majority of the game. So we honestly deserve to win this one pretty comfortably. Alright, so with an interesting turn of events here, Ipswich Town have now come in for Jack Grimmer for £850,000. Now this makes it interesting because I could get a lot more for Grimmer, keep Dion Kelly Evans instead, and go with Kelly Evans instead. What do you guys think? I don't know what to do here because both are really good defenders. Kelly Evans does have that bit more of a pace about him, but Jack Grimmer is much more solid in the air, and that's obviously important to have as a right back and left back in this game. You got to be decent in the air. I'll actually get beat at the back post every time. So I don't know. I really don't know. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to negotiate this offer, right? I don't really want to do this. I want to delegate. My fault. Alright, so propose a new fee. So what I'm going to do here is sell him. I want £1 million. If I get £1 million for Jack Grimmer, that really would not be bad business at all. So let's see what they say about that, shall we? Because they're coming for £1 million and I can keep Kelly Evans. That'd be a much better piece of business. Alright, so they said no to that, $950. They wouldn't go up £24,000. So that negotiation is broken down. So we still keep on with the original idea, keeping Grimmer and Camacho as a right back options, and then Kelly Evans will likely sign for Doncaster in the near future. Alright, and we got another bid for another one of our players. Tony Andrew this time for £750,000. That is actually really at his true value. I'm not going to accept that simply because he's too much of an important player for us this season. Alright, so we just got confirmation that Tom Davis has officially now been sold to Lincoln City for £240,000. And on the same day, we also got a bid from Bradford from Jordan Turnbull. Obviously, he is absolutely... Oh, wrong button there. Honestly, he's actually not for sale. So let's do something ridiculous. Say I want 1.5 million. And they're not going to offer that. So, yeah, basically, I don't want to sell him. He's too much of an important player. He's going to partner Jordan Willis this season. So there you go. Let's go over that real quick. All right, so moving on. The next episode, obviously, up against Plymouth Argyle. Oh, we got news as well that Dion Kelly Evans has in fact been sold for £700,000 to Doncaster. Now, with all those sales, let's see what it opens up, shall we? So that basically it's opened up 2.25 million and giving us 1,000 in wage budget. So I can definitely move that around for transfer budget, wage budget to open up some more space. And I'm still looking at a couple of these strikers to try and bring in. Obviously, there are some talented names in here, and I don't mind spending a bit of money to bring in a striker because I feel like that is the missing link between us getting automatically promoted to the championship. I feel like we get a striker. I think that's achievable. We'll have to see what happens, though. Put in the comments below a recommendation on strikers. Please let me know. I'll definitely take a good look at them. Frank Noble is a guy I'm really considering. I think he could be a longer-term replacement for Stuart Bevan once Bevan retires or rapidly declines. Just because I like his strength, his speed as well. I think he could be a really good player for us in this style of play. But yeah, let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should... what do you think I should sign? Let me know in the comments below. Said that like 5 times already. I'm tired. What can I say? But anyway, in the next episode, we go up against Plymouth Argyle. Then we have a League Cup fixture against Bury. And then if we have time as well, we'll do the Doncaster game, which obviously they now have Dion Kelly Evans as well, so that should be a pretty interesting matchup. So but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are enjoying this save so far. Again, let me know in the comments below any players do you think I should sign. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.